Hey everybody, how's it going? I was about to lay down, get ready to go to sleep, and right behind me, a Blackberry appeared. See that? It's a Blackberry. She's sitting, she's quiet, she's not asking for any head rubs, she's not meowing, she's just watching. She's watching and waiting. And she's keeping me company, because that's what Blackberries do. They keep you company. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling tired, or just at the end of a long day, there's a berry. There's always a berry. This is what Berry does. She's very cute. She's the cutest thing on this bed right now. You didn't hear that, Erica. Look at this little berry. Isn't she adorable? That's my kitty. I love my kitty very much. I'll always love my kitty. She's going to be 11 next month. She's an old kitty. She's a grandma.
She's not as old as you, though.
Hey.
What?
In cat years, she's way older than I am. But she is so cute. I love this kitty so much. This kitty has been there with me through thick and thin. She was there for when I started that ill-fated supply company. She was there when I was running the repair company out of my apartment. Then the basement studio, then the tiny store, then the big store. This kitty's been there for all the moments in life.
Even the pickle salt war.
Even the pickle salt war of Eli and Rossman Group, which Rossman Group clearly won. That's my Blackberry. I hope all of you watching this are able to find your Blackberry, a partner to go through life with that helps you. Tough times, thick and the thin, the hard and the easy, the happy and the sad. She just took my spot of the bed.
Happy and sad?
Now I'm sad. That's my spot. Now I have to kick Erica off the bed, Blackberry.
What?
Now I have to kick Erica off the bed. You see what you're going to make me do? Blackberry, you're going to make me do this.
No!
Get off of the bed, Apple user.
No!
Blackberry's a ThinkPad user. She gets to stay.
No, she's not a ThinkPad user.
She's a ThinkPad user.
No, she is not a ThinkPad user.
I saw on her claw the other day she had one of those red nipples.
What the hell?
A red nipple.
This seems like an unauthorized modification to a cat.
She was trying to use the ThinkPad. I could tell.
She still probably couldn't figure it out.
She's a cat of taste.
Plastic taste. Come on, Blackberry. We need
Fiberglass.
we need to upgrade you to the
Carbon.
M1.
Carbon.
M1.
M1.
Yeah, M1. We got to upgrade to that.
Piece of shit. What do you mean?
Fanless MacBook.
What do you mean
I
upgrade
bet people been telling me about it. You know, people told me that I should review it. You know, I'm not very good tech savvy, but I think maybe I could do like an Erica review channel. What do you think about that? Huh?
When you bring it home, I pour water on it. I'll review it first. I'm gonna pour water. Let's see if it still turns on.
No.
All right, review over.
No.
Piece of shit.
What? You're just a hater. You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater.
You are a hater.
Go to reddit.com/r/apple and ask them. I'm definitely not a hater. They love me there.
They love you.
Oh yeah, it's one of the
Depends on which group you're in.
one of the biggest fan
Some of
groups
them-
for Louis Rossman
Some
on
of
the
them
internet.
says you're just, you know, a bitter, salty ThinkPad user.
No. What do you think, Blackberry?
I think she's on Team MacBook.
Come here, Blackberry. You wouldn't be on Team MacBook, would you? I'd have to.
What? You'd have to what? Didn't you say thick and thin?
I'd have a really empty bed at that point.
Yeah, Oreo's an Apple user too.
Yeah, he's not.
Maybe you got Clinton? Nah.
Clinton's definitely a ThinkPad user.
I don't know. Clinton's not any user. He's
No,
a meow user.
He's functional reform.
I don't know.
He's adorable.
He's durable.
Yeah. He had his Achilles tendon all ripped into pieces, and he still can
That's
run
durable?
and jump. Yeah, he came back running and jumping.
Yeah, with the costly repair, so it sounds like an Apple product.
$3,500 for that shit.
You could have bought a MacBook. Confirmed, you guys.
Yeah, but it
Mr.
lasted.
Clinton is an Apple product.
Hey, don't say that about him.
Huh?
Don't you say that about him.
His expensive repairs.
Don't you say that about him. This is probably the conversation that led to the Chris Watts situation.
Chris Watts situation?
Yeah, I
no
can imagine.
way.
This is probably the final conversation.
No way.
Actually, she compared his pet to a MacBook or something.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. No.
That thing creeped me out so badly watching that Netflix documentary.
What part of it creeped you out?
The whole fucking thing, honestly.
You know what kind of surprised me? Like,
What?
he thought he could get away with it. Or he thought he could just... It seemed like he thought he could just have
he was such
his
a bad
life
liar.
with Nicole... Wasn't Nicole Kissinger or something like that?
He was such a bad liar, too, and he thought, like, oh, I'm getting through this. Yeah, they're buying it. It was so bad. He had the whole, like, the eyebrows that there were question marks the whole time.
You know what? He must have been a ThinkPad user now that I think about it. I think he was. What?
Time to end the video, everybody. I have some business to attend to. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I gotta put a button on Tinder or something, like MacBook user.
What? Oh, what? You are a MacBook user?
No, just so that you can identify.
What? Who would do that crap? Nobody would do that. They would say that's the stupidest button ever. But you know what? I have a good feeling that if there was a MacBook button, there would be a lot more matches between couples. You know why? Because people, if they click on the ThinkPad button, they'll most likely get another guy. Just saying. If you're going to go to Tinder, you'd be like, man, I wonder where all the chicks are at. You'd be like,
when I went to the Hope Conference in 2016, there were female ThinkPad users. I've never seen that before. Like, outside of that conference, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
And?
There were two of them or something.
Two?
Yeah.
How many people were at the Hope Conference?
Yeah, a few thousand.
Few thousand. Two.
No, like two female ThinkPad users out of several thousand at the Hope Conference is still, impressive demographics.
2 out of 1,000? That sounds like a very small percentage.
In the normal world, it's 0 out of 1,000.
0?
Yeah.
No.
It was like a classic T61 too. It wasn't like one of these modern IdeaPad shits.
Oh. Okay. And how did your conversation with the 2 ThinkPad users go?
I had boyfriends.
They had boyfriends?
Yeah.
Well, in a sea of, if you're a ThinkPad user and you're a female, you probably have so many other ThinkPad users to go pick from. Or...
The odds are not in favor.
Here's the other thing too, right? It's not only just a ThinkPad user, but you can also pick a MacBook user. Imagine all the women who have ThinkPads if they're dating a guy with a MacBook. Oh.
That's just backwards.
That's not backwards. That's not backwards.
I don't think that's possible.
Why?
I don't even think the parts would line up.
It doesn't have to line up.
I'm pretty sure the parts wouldn't line up.
And you know what the guy's going to tell to the girl?
I don't think that they could reproduce.
No, they could.
No, they don't.
The guy's going to be like, hey, girl, I know you have some crummy, big plastic clunky majingy machine, but I want to bring you into the 2020s. I want you to have something nice and sleek that you could throw into a handbag and not use it as a weapon.
You can't throw that into anything.
What?
You can barely put that down.
Exactly.
You can't throw that into anything. You throw it.
You know what? I mean, like your ThinkPad, for instance, you leave that on the stairs, no one's going to take it. They're going to be like, what is that, e-waste?
I shit you not. I did a video of that 5 years ago. I went into a restaurant, and I left my ThinkPad there for about 5 minutes, and then I came back, and it was still there.
Yeah, who would want to take that?
It had dual terabyte SSDs in it. This is back when a terabyte SSD was like $300.
You know why nobody would take that? Because they're probably looking there thinking, man, this guy has this outdated technology over here.
If you put a fucking A1181 MacBook in that same spot with an 80 gigabyte Fujitsu hard drive, it would be gone. But a ThinkPad with 2 1 terabyte SSDs inside of it. i7 quad-core processor. No one gave a shit. They just
because they think about the form.
They have no taste. Thieves have no taste, I tell you.
Apple stock would disagree with you on that one. What?
What?
Apple stock is higher than
We're gonna take it down. Next year is gonna be the year that we take it down, Eric.
What is Lenovo's stock price anyway?
I don't know if they're even on the.
They're probably not. They're probably like an insignificant red little nipple blip.
It's too exclusive, Erica.
Too exclusive.
Yeah, public. Anybody can buy shares. Any lame-o could buy a share of Apple. But Lenovo, they probably got some exclusivity going on.
They probably don't have enough market share to get an investor. What are they gonna say? We sell red nipples and we cannot lie. What the hell is that? No one would buy that. Is it Oreo using the litter box?
You kidding? The last thing that the cat knows how to do is use a litter box.
He knows how to use the litter box.
He knows how to use the side of the bed or the couch or the furniture.
You know what? You need to write a guide on that.
Or the floor.
Write a guide. Aren't you writing a guide?
Wiki3.rossmangroup.com.
Litter box.
My cat knows how to poop in a litter box. Your cat doesn't.
What?
Your cat must be an Apple user.
My cat is a cute, cuddly, warm, friendly.
Dumbass.
No, he's an Apple cat. He just needs a little help.
You gave a synonym for...
Huh? He's an Apple cat. He's a cutie, though. He nuzzles my MacBook. He does. He likes Cleo, and I like Cleo, so I like Oreo.
Yeah, well, Blackberry likes to nuzzle your MacBook off the table sometimes.
Yeah, frick.
I love that she jumps up on the counter and tries to push it off. It's like, you know... She's a loyal girl.
No, you know why she's loyal? Because she knows if she breaks that MacBook and it breaks, then I have to get a newer MacBook. So she is a loyal girl.
You break that MacBook, I'm getting you a T61.
I don't want any of that. No, I don't want that.
I'm gonna get you a Samsung Edge Master.
No, I don't want that. I want a newer MacBook.
I'll get you a PowerBook 100.
I don't want the old crap either. I don't want the stuff older than me.
It's a classic.
Classic? How old is this
Macintosh
classic?
Portable.
No, I don't want that.
Not 30 years, 31.
31.
It's beige.
Can I run Discord on that?
You can run IRC.
No, I don't want no IRC.
Do you know what IRC is?
Yeah, I don't want that stuff.
I'll compile IRSSI for you. I'm sure I can make a binary for that.
No, no, this is like...
I'll compile IRSSI or BitchX. Do you
know
know what BitchX is?
No.
It's a beautiful IRC
It sounds
client.
like something.
You'll love it.
It sounds like something that can't run the latest OS X.
You don't...
I need that.
Erica,
I do.
Discord is centralized. Discord, you're going to get spied on with IRC. I'm sure I could compile it with SSL support so no one spies on you. You don't want Discord. You want BitchX and IRSSI. I'll get that for you.
Oh, I want my MacBook.
I'll get you an Apple IIe.
Huh?
Put Unix on it.
No, I don't want this old stuff. This is the stuff nobody would take from the e-waste. No one would take it from the recycle bin. Even I wouldn't take it if I saw it on the street.
People would pay thousands of dollars for that.
What?
Why is beyond me.
Oh, so if I find any vintage Apple products, I should bring it home? And say I'm collecting them?
Yeah, you could sell them for some good
money. No, I don't want to sell it. I want to have it as a collectible over here. Have a museum of museum of Apple products.
I don't want a museum of Apple products in my home. Are you kidding? Dave.
What?
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
I'll toss you out a window.
You know, I do have to collect something. I don't know what I'm collecting around this apartment. I mean, like, I can only hit a cap.
Can't poop in the right place.
You know what? How many years were you with him? 3 years.
I'm pretty sure you brought him here.
How come you could not teach this cat how to use the litter box?
I'm fairly certain you brought him here.
I did not bring Oreo here.
No, you brought him here.
No.
You brought him here.
No. You attracted him over here.
I did not attract him.
He could smell he could smell your ThinkPad ass over here, and he was like, I need to bring some happiness into this guy's life.
The CEO of Dominion said that.
No way.
You brought him over here. Give me evidence that you didn't bring him over here.
Evidence?
Yes.
I don't need to bring you evidence.
Why?
Common sense.
What common sense?
What? How would I secretly plant this cute little cat to go on your doorstep and know exactly when you would be outside of the apartment?
You brought him here when you visited last year.
Last year?
Mm-hmm.
But you had Oreo since 2017.
Fake news. You probably work for Dominion.
Nope.
Fake news.
Well, anyway, seems like he is losing his mind, everybody. So this is the stages of ThinkPad user over here. You start denying reality. Unlike Apple, you know, we think different, but we don't think that different. Just saying.
I'm not denying reality. I'm creating my own reality to cope with a reality that I don't like.
ThinkPad user. Do you want to be like this? If not, don't buy a ThinkPad. Buy a MacBook.